Hi. So in this video, I go over how to set up your portfolios in Portseido. So let's dive in. So first thing after signing up, you'll land on a homepage with the demo portfolios. You can browse around the site to see if you like the features before deciding to proceed with the setup. As we all know, setting up the portfolio for the first time can be a daunting task. When you're ready to set up, you can click here, set up to begin the process. You can also enter this page directly anytime with the URL portseido.com/setup as well. And here you can see there are 5 ways to set up your portfolio. So let me walk you through each of the method quickly so you can choose the one that suits you most. We will have a separate deep dive video for some of these methods to give you more detail as well. So first is input through the website. So if you go through here, we have a nice UI where you can add each transaction easily. So let's put some example here. Let's say you want to input, you buy Google 10 shares, 120 with some commissions. Uh, you can click duplicate to get similar row right away. You can remove and add new row very easily. And once you're done, you click save, and then it get processed and redirect you to the home portfolio page. So the pro using this method is you can easily clearly see whether each of the input you see is as expected for each transaction. And the con is it can be a lot of works if you have many trades. And once you set up, if you want to edit and review whatever you input, you can go to the transaction tab here to review, edit, adding more transaction in a similar UI. And that's pretty much it for the first method. The second method is import from your brokers. This is the most popular method our users tend to use. You can search your brokerage and select your brokerage here and follow the instruction on how to export the files. And once you get the files from your broker, you can simply upload them here. Uh, and you can upload multiple files. And once you're done, Once you're done with uploading, you can click finish here. You will then be redirect to the review page where you can review all the transaction being processed and then and edit whatever transaction if you need to. And once one is all look good to you, you can click save. And again, it get processed and compute, and then you be direct to the portfolio page. And again, similar to the first method, you can go to the transaction tab to review, edit, adding more transactions. We are a very similar UI, and that's pretty much it for the second way. The third method is do it for me. So it's the simplest method you can use. We essentially send us all the relevant trades files, similar to the second way. It could be the file from your brokers, and we'll help you process them and work with you to get your portfolio set up correctly. Uh, and that's it. And the fourth method is using Google spreadsheet. This method is quite useful for those who usually maintain the trade in a spreadsheet and to do some further analysis themselves anyway. You can then link up those sheets directly to the platform to get even more analytics. So to do this, you can follow the instruction shown in the website. First, you obtain the template, or you can create this from scratch as well, but recommend just basically make a copy from the template. Let's say name it my trade log, Portseido's. And when you have the file ready in the good format, then you can add all your trade. You can remove the sampling transaction here, and then just basically add your own trade filling in the sheet. And then once you're done, is the next step is to share the file. So you basically click share on here and send the transaction to anyone with the link. You could then copy the link and input it here. And then the platform will review the transaction from your sheet, and If it passed through with no issues, then you're basically done. You click finish, and then you'll be redirect to the main portfolio page. And again, if you want to view the trade being import, you can go to the transaction page tab here. And you can see all the input from the sheet. And if you want to add or edit any trade, you can do so in the Google spreadsheet here. Let's say if I want to say by Google as well, at around 100 at some point, and you go back here, then you click sync. Then you just sync up with the latest version of your Google spreadsheet, and then you get the transaction up in here, right? And just some warning here, you can go and fix it as well. And that's all for this method. And the last method is to input your current position. So this method is quite suitable for those who simply want to start tracking from today instead of like gathering all your past trade, which can be a lot of works. So in this way, you can simply input all your current position, and then the platform will start tracking from today onward, and you can just simply need to update your trade from today's on. So when you go here, the input will be quite simple compared to previous method. You simply have to input the asset you hold with the tickers, and then how many shares you own. For example, let's say own 10 share of Apple, and maybe like Google 20 shares. Maybe add one more example, Microsoft. It seems a bit biased to the tech stocks, 50s, and then when you're done, click save, and then you'll be direct to the main page again. Uh, And since you don't have any historical trade, will be the current position of today. And you can go to the transaction, and then you can add more transaction as times go on, right? And that's all for all the methods you can use to start setting up the portfolios. We have some extra videos on some of the methods if you require more details. But if you have any question, feel free to email the support team and contact us via chat as well. I'd be happy to help you with setting up the portfolios.